Hello, all you beautiful people. Welcome to this Thursday. I can tell you that it is still insanely hot here in Texas. So wherever you may be, if you're enjoying a little bit of cooler weather, I'm a smidge jealous. If anything, it cools down at night, cools down in the morning, but for some reason right now it is hotter than Hades. Anyway, today we're going to talk to you about the top 5 things. I'm saying we, it's just me. The dog's not even in the office today. I'm going to talk about the top 5 things that brides tend to forget on their wedding day. And I know that you're like, oh, the wedding planner should remember everything. However, we don't. But when I say we don't, we're not required to bring these things. We can help out with it, but we don't always bring them. So when I say that, let's get started. Our first one. The first thing is the marriage license. So most commonly thing forgotten is a marriage license, jewelry, and then my notes, it's really the marriage license and jewelry and the rings. And the reason why I say this is because these 3 items traditionally are left in a safe in someone's house. And everybody in the hustle and bustle, they're running around like crazy and they go out, and then when I say, does anybody have the marriage license? When I ask them at rehearsal, they stare at me like, what? No. So when there isn't a wedding planner asking that question, that is one thing that is left behind. So if you are going to put it in a safe, you probably want to give somebody the code to your safe so that when they have to retrieve it from your house, they have the ability to do so. Really, it's really important, because there have been many times I'm like, who's got the gate code? Who has a key to get in? Who's got all this stuff? And we have to hunt it down. So be proactive. Make sure you have all that stuff packed away in your bag that you take with you. The second thing is earplugs. And people are like, I bring my iPod or AirPods. No, I'm talking flat out earplugs. The reason why I encourage clients to bring earplugs is because when you're getting your hair and makeup done, and if you have not experienced this, it is absolutely most insane organized chaos that's happening in one room. Hairdressers are talking, and the makeup artists are getting the makeup done. There's blow dryers going on. And I tend to see that brides get stressed out from that whole situation, even though they want to get ready with everybody around them. I know that. I appreciate it. Stick earplugs in. It dumbs down the noise, makes it a lot better. You can breathe and go, oh, and then everything sounds like a little bit of a murmur instead of the hairdryer that's being blown into your ear, or somebody who's speaking nonsense about what have you that you're not even listening to her, because what it sounds like is wah, 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 like that's all you're hearing. So put earplugs in, deepen that noise. I wouldn't wear AirPods because you're tends to look a little bit rude when people are there and you're like plugging on in going, and I'm not listening to you. It kind of reminds me of my grandma when she got tired of listening to us and she'd put her fingers in and turn everything down. The third thing is a phone charger. I know that we carry in our emergency kit a phone charger. However, brides tend to forget phone chargers, their phone charger. And in addition to that, a battery pack. So I know that brides are like, oh God, we were at the rehearsal dinner. We got home at like 2 o'clock in the morning. Then we left. My phone didn't get an adequate charge. And really, it's like, okay, we need to charge it now. So it's okay. It's a crazy day. It's probably not going to be at its fullest anyway, but make sure you have a phone charger and a battery pack. That's the brides, not for anybody else. Everybody else can fend for themselves, but that's really, really crucial to have that. Because when you leave at the end of the night, and if you are driving down the street in the car, the limo's taking you there and no one can get in touch with you, nor you can get in touch with no one else if there's a flat tire on the side of the road. But quite frankly, the chauffeur should have that. But anyway, point I'm taking there, make sure you have that. The fourth point today that I'm going to speak about is the bag that you're taking on your honeymoon/honeymoon evening. And the reason why this is important is you come, I see brides come with all these bags and they're schlepping them in, or we're schlepping them for them like a total Sherpa. And it's like they're moving out for the remainder of the day. Week, I should say, and it's really just a day. So what we encourage everyone to do is have one bag that is your to-go bag at night, so that we can literally just take that and put it in, or your maid of honor can do that. All the other things can go back with parents, can go back with friends. You really won't need them after that evening, but it makes life a lot easier. And the bride just has to remember to just stick stuff in this one particular bag. I will say I kind of appreciate when it's a little bit of a small suitcase, because then you can pack that ahead of time, use your thoughts clearly, and go, okay, this is what I am going to need that evening. Then I just have to toss my phone in it. Not my phone. They just have to toss their phone in it. It makes life a lot easier. I know that, we kind of call it cross-merging of stuff. When brides are like, oh, I need to take this one thing out from here, and I need to take this one thing out from here, things will get lost. Again, I go back to what that room looks like when set up and is not set up, but when hair and makeup's being done. And it's like the Tasmanian devil has run through it. And at the end of the night, when somebody, if you don't have an event planner, or even if you do, is going in there to clean, they can't find anything. And then they're like, I don't know, whose shoes are these? Was this is what she was wearing? 12 hours later, most people don't remember what you were wearing when you came on in, to the dressing room. And then the water bottle. I know that people are like, no, we have our own water bottles because we're serving water at the wedding. Just have your own water bottle, something that you can have so that you're hydrating throughout the day. Contrary to many people's beliefs, mimosas are not hydrating. I know people think that, but it's not. Look at all the people that are joining today, you wonderful people. But water bottle, it's totally a necessity. We've probably focused on it way too much here in the state of Texas. So anyway, those are my top 5 things that are forgotten on behalf of a bride. And pass it along to your friends. They might want to know. Good things to have. So tell me something good. What is good that's happening around here? Well, I'm just going to toot my own horn. I hit my 100 ride for the Peloton. If any of you are not part of the Peloton community, trust me, I was a non-believer. My husband bought a bike in January, and I was like, whatever. Like, what are we going to do with that? They say it's the bike that goes nowhere, and it is the bike that goes nowhere but everywhere. And when I got on that ride, I did not anticipate kind of accomplishment. I will just say it's a feeling of insane accomplishment in my world. Not that I've had a bunch of other things to do during this quarantine, so riding a bike nowhere has been quite entertaining. And then I will pass on my tell me something good. If you have not had the opportunity to meet, his name is Cody Rigsby, one of the instructors. Really the reason why I started riding this bike, because he is so damn hilarious. And go on YouTube, look up Cody Rigsby Peloton. You will laugh. The people have put compilation videos together of his little isms that he says. And I'm sure if he saw my wig, because he tells you to get your wig on straight, it's big and bushy and all that fun stuff today. So anyway, look up him instead of going and reading cards at a grocery store to make you laugh. Go laugh with him. And then we started this week virtual school back with our kids. That's been an adventure. Nothing crazy going on. It's been an adventure though. Nice to have them being somewhat educated this week. That makes life a little bit easier. And when I say easier, at least they have something to do in this quarantine. The Democratic National Convention is going on. No, I am not going to get political here. However, who else is excited that Maya Rudolph is going to be reprising her role and will have a job coming up when the season starts, because she is damn hilarious as Kamala Harris. So anyway, with that being said, please join our blog at myplatinumevent.com. We started a YouTube channel, as I mentioned last time, so please go look at our videos that we've archived there. And also send us topics you want to hear about. We're going to do an open forum with brides who are getting married next week, so send over questions. And you can send those. And if you want to receive our newsletter, email us at contact@myplatinumevent.com. So as usual, be kind, be awesome, and do the right thing. And we'll see you next week. Bye.